Welcome back to the ScuffCas'T with me and Hayden and Liam and Josh and not Oscar, who we don't like. Okay.
True.
Let's talk about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer that came out a few days ago.
Right, so where should we start? The suit, the new suits. That's
Yeah, there's the black and gold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Two new suits.
How's it work? I suppose we'll see.
I think it's like his normal suit turned inside out.
Yeah.
In this scene,
It actually is.
in one of the
Yeah,
scenes
I
on
think
Stone,
it's got like wires and stuff sticking
There's-
out of it.
in one of the scenes,
I know a scene and why you get it. If you want leaks, I've got him.
It looks
Got
kinda
inside
like-
leaks,
it looks
inside
kinda-
info.
It looks kind of like a version of Tom Holland's suit.
Night
Kinda.
Monker.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Tom Holland's suit just turned inside out.
You don't know how he gets it.
Is it? He
It's
takes
strange,
the suit
isn't it?
off and he puts it on the wrong way.
So interesting. A guy is actually Tom Holland's brother, runs past Spider-Man, throws green paint on him, and he's like, "Oh, I can't wear this suit now."
So that's what Tom Holland's brother's playing in it. I thought it was gonna be like some like
Oh,
the
and
new Goblin or something.
and he throws green paint on him because of the Riddler. It's the Riddler.
Riddle me this.
Yeah.
The Riddler is turning up into Spider-Man No Way Home. You've
Riddle
heard it
me
here
this,
first. This is a
Spider-Man.
Who's
ScuffCas'T
Jim Carrey's
exclusive.
Riddler?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's Riddler coming
Yeah.
back through the multiverse.
Riddle me this, Spider-Man.
That's why there was Batman and Superman
No
references
Flash
in
Thompson,
Eternals.
and I'm angry.
And obviously he's got the Iron Spider suit again. I think he's become a little over reliant on that, to be honest.
I think.
Like if you had an Iron Spider suit, I would get you'd use it, but like
I think. When he fights Doc Ock on the bridge, I reckon Doc Ock's gonna like smash the Iron Spider suit to
Yeah.
pieces.
that's that one.
And he
goes.
takes it, and he upgrades his suit.
On the,
Yeah,
on
he
the
upgrade-
PS4
he upgrades
Spider-Man
his
game, it's just
tentacles.
gadgets, but suits don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give you the abilities.
Yeah,
the
they-
suit powers, they can go
I'm
with
pretty sure
anything.
the Iron Spider one's quite a good power in it. Gives you like a drone or something, doesn't it?
No,
No,
that's
like-
for Stark's suit.
Oh
The
yeah.
Iron Spider suit gives you the 4 extra arms.
Yeah,
I'm actually
yeah.
downloading that now.
I've started playing it last night again. So
It's very good.
100% in Miles.
I still haven't played Miles.
I've
yet.
not. I bought
I'll
it,
get around
You
to
should
it.
play it.
but I wanted to. I keep meaning to like complete Spider-Man before it. I started once, stopped for whatever reason, and then now it's Spider-Man again. So
Story to it is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
I'd
isn't
preferably
it?
like to start Miles like around Christmas time because that's when it's set. But it only gives me a few weeks to
Well,
complete
it's
Spider-Man.
around Christmas time now.
But,
But technically,
Because
Miles
it's
Morales
the jolliest
starts on like
season of the
Christmas
year.
Eve.
I
Miles
have
Morales
completed the
starts on
Spider-Man
Christmas
story
Eve.
before, so
It's the jolliest
I
season
could
of the
j-
year, everybody.
It's free real estate.
I've just
Okay.
never 100%ed it. So
The
have
only,
you played?
achievement, the only achievement I have left on the main Spider-Man is to beat it on Ultimate.
Yeah. So you've like 100%ed it on like amazing stuff.
I got the platinum for the main one. I haven't played Miles yet.
Yeah.
I've
got-
completed.
I got
You
the
should play it when you get the chance.
I got the platinum for the main one and all the like
I'll be honest,
DLC.
I'm
trophies
shit at
for it.
I'm rubbish at completing 100% in games because I complete the story, but I leave some of the side missions that I can't be asked doing.
That's my
Yeah.
addiction, just seeing
And
that.
That's just side missions, though.
100%.
Oh,
I know. I know
It's
a lot
like
of people
grinding
have the
camos in
addiction of
COD. You
doing
see
it.
it and you're like, nice.
I got 100% on Fallout New Vegas, and it was horrible.
I don't like Fallout.
So,
It was horrible. I had to play Caravan.
See,
for
I just-
2 hours.
I just don't have that drive. If
No
I
one
don't,
knows
if I'm
how
not
to play
enjoying a certain
Caravan.
side mission, I just won't do it.
No
yeah,
one knows
'cause
how to
the
play
game has to
Caravan.
be enjoyable and good to actually
So-
play.
Like I'll do some of the side missions on Spider-Man, but like chasing pigeons and stuff. No.
But you gotta find the old
But you
man
get to hear all the pigeon
pigeons.
facts.
You gotta help the old man and find his pigeons.
Yeah.
So I've
Do it again in
completed the
Miles.
story on wherever the second highest difficulty was, and now I'm trying to complete it on amazing. And I'll say
I'm pretty sure difficulties, friendly neighborhood, friendly, amazing, ultimate.
I've completed it on friendly before the story.
I'm doing Miles on New Game Plus.
And more
Ultimate.
side missions.
I said no spectacular difficulty.
Actually, I think there is spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Was that added with the new game plus?
No, I think friendly neighborhood was added with New Game Plus.
What happened with the Tom Holland Spider-Man? Because I'm sure the Spider-Man and Man is just the old face. I don't know. Sean was playing it
What
last
are you
night. I was
talking
like,
What,
because
for the
he
char-
changed
for
his
the
face to
character
look more
model?
like Tom Holland.
Yeah, but it's not
But-
Tom Holland. It's just like some
Only
guy.
in the only in Miles Morales and remaster for PS.
Ah.
Yeah, it's only.
Only in the
like,
remaster of
PS5
Miles Morales
version.
where it's different.
Right.
They make
If
him
you
look
have
I like
the
when-
young.
game.
Yeah.
I
like when we got
like
onto
it
sp-
was worse.
I like.
We got way off topic
here.
here.
Yeah.
We was beyond about the trailer. We ended up into the game. But,
Spider-Man.
It's still like
So, yeah. I'm rubbing.
Spider-Man.
I'll complete the story again, but whether I can 100% it, I can't promise anything because it's side missions.
Okay, well,
Not for me.
if you don't 100% it, we'll come for you.
So
You have 1 week.
yeah, that's a bit of a rubbish way again. That the new suit, to be honest, I was expecting some a bit more.
No.
It looks like he's got some kind of like
Yeah,
magic thing going on.
yeah, Doctor Strange just gives him that. But it is the suit just flipped inside out.
What do you know? And is that better not be the suit he uses for the final battle?
I don't think
If it is,
No.
everyone's
He's got
God's
that.
sake.
He's got that new one with
He's got a new.
the gold spider.
Yeah.
Right. So that's alright.
The Green Goblin's in this.
Yep, he's back.
Not bloody new Goblin.
I'm something of a scientist.
Spider-Man.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
It's not. It's not new. It's not new. I don't think Disney want anything to do with James Franco.
No,
Especially
no,
after
he's not.
what
He's not
done.
really. Well, that's the next point. Is that a new Goblin? I think it's just Willem Dafoe with the
Yeah, I think
hologram.
it's just Willem Dafoe.
I
with some
think
goggles on.
Obviously, you see his face.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think
It
it's
looks
someone
like
different.
It looks
Why-
like Goblin.
Imagine if
There
it
was
was him
even
from
leaks.
Amazing Spider-Man
There was
2.
leaks of a concept art of Dafoe
You
in that suit. So.
I don't think they're gonna get the guy out of Amazing Spider-Man 2, Goblin.
Nah,
With the goblin
Everyone
disease.
hated him.
Got the Goblin
I
disease.
watched that again recently. God, it's bad, but it's still
Everyone
better than the
hates
first
him.
one.
Got the Goblin disease.
I think it's better. The
Gobbling
second
up my
Amazing
insides.
Spider-Man is better than the first one.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
they're both-
See,
I
but
think
now
they're
I've
both
got a
bad.
thing like you where I went to the cinema watching Amazing Spider-Man 1. So I have a bit
I
of a
watched
soft,
them all in the cinema.
but I like Amazing Spider-Man 1, but I don't like 2.
I think they're
Two's a
both bad.
mess.
I think they're both bad movies.
I like the first one. The first one's good.
I haven't really watched the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Don't.
Yeah, don't.
I think
Don't bother.
Why?
with
Ah.
Goblin, I think
Damn.
they must have done. I know his suit's practically the same, but they must have done some change to it. It looks slightly different. Probably just
Looks
maybe
a
put
lot
some
different.
CGI on it or something.
Yeah, just like tweaked it. I think
But-
it's meant to be basically the same.
Yeah, I think what happens is he starts with that one, then that one must get
Yeah, he
destroyed, and he
starts with
builds
the
a new
red and
one.
black one from Far From Home.
I mean, Goblin though. I reckon he
Oh, yeah, yeah.
starts in classic
Yeah,
and
so
then.
the
Because
way.
it's still his. You can see his but it's
Yeah, it's
chipped away.
Willem Dafoe,
Yeah.
but he's in Tom Holland's clothes.
So,
Oh no.
so he must.
He's
That
wearing-
one. That one must get destroyed.
It's me, Spider-Man. I found your clothes. I'm wearing them. Oh, I'm the Goblin.
Ooh-wee.
I'm the Goblin.
Oh, I'm the Goblin. I'm gobbling you up.
Lizard
So-
looks kind of different if you actually look at him. Like
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't look
does.
the same.
He's got
I-
that grin he's pulling as well. That made me laugh for some reason.
I think
He's
the,
feel
I,
like
think, I think the cowards not giving the lizard his actual like comic
Lab coats.
design.
Yeah.
He needs the purple shorts. And
I
the
read he was
white
gonna have white pants, but he's not got pants.
Oh.
Electro's looks chin. He's the one that's had the biggest chin. They've just gone now. We're not.
Probably
Yeah,
because
because
Jamie
he's
Foxx
Yeah.
didn't want to be in makeup for
He
5
does- He
hours.
doesn't look like a weird blue dubstep monster
Yeah.
anymore.
Aw.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'll just like the only thing that before I say he must just like his suit must get destroyed or something, or partly destroyed, and then he like fixes it up or something.
Yeah.
Like puts
Yeah.
the purple.
Maybe.
Because it looks like a similar.
Well,
But purple.
if they've taken him from like his final moments in the first Spider-Man film, his suit was pretty much destroyed when he died.
Yeah.
His
Mm.
mask was like smashed in, and his suit was smashed enough so that his glider could like stab him in the stomach. and
Yeah.
kill him.
But
I
it looks
only
like-
recently noticed it had a nose on his mask like a goblin nose. I didn't notice that before.
I never noticed that.
I hope they've
I've
fixed
only
them out.
recently
No
noticed
one
he's got
really
big,
pays
he's got, like
attention to
elf
noses.
ears. He's
See-
got big elf ears on the side of his suit.
See,
Yeah,
the
because
thing.
no one actually pays attention to that.
I didn't
You
actually
would
mind it,
want
and a
to.
lot of people don't like that suit. I don't mind it.
I really like that suit.
I like
Yeah.
I like it,
I
but
like that he looks like a Power Rangers
The one thing-
character.
the one thing I didn't
Go,
like
Power Rangers.
was that the mouth. I could see Defoe. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop looking at Defoe's mouth moving because you can
I
see
never
his mouth.
noticed that until I rewatched it
Yeah.
recently.
I rewatched it the other night, and it's
Yeah,
like
it just
on
shows-
Wednesday, and it's like
It just shows the details.
I can see him moving his mouth.
Shows
I-
the details.
I,
It's
I,
like-
I
Put
like the
in.
bit where Green Goblin dresses up as a woman to trick Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Green Goblin.
My weekend
Apparently-
routine.
You heard it on the ScuffCast first. Green Goblin trans icon.
Do you know when Doctor Strange, like, the old die fighting Spider-Man? Sandman doesn't.
Yeah,
I know, and neither does
neither
Lizard. He
does
just gets
Lizard.
arrested. He goes, changes back, and comes home. So,
Does Electro die? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
He gets... You know,
um,
like, you gotta overload a battery, and then they overload it, and he just
Yeah.
disappears.
well,
Disappeared into one of the universe.
Something
Yeah.
I saw about
So none of them said
Spider-Man
he did,
is
is
that
it?
like he pulls his punches. Because I saw a thing like Dr. Octopus got put in Spider-Man's body.
Oh yeah.
And it was like,
I've
yeah,
read that, I've read
He
it.
took out someone in one punch,
Yeah, and
and then
it's like,
realized that Spider-Man
yeah.
was
I
Spider-Man
don't-
has to hold back.
He,
The other thing I don't
he
get-
realizes in the comic like, okay, oh, so this whole time
He's holding
Spider-Man
back.
Spider-Man could have punched me once and I would have died.
I mean,
Yeah.
the other thing I don't get, how would Goblin make a new suit? Because he's not like he's got his lab in that universe.
It's not exactly
I know
making a
it's-
new suit. He gets a
Oscorp
scarf.
would still exist.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
goggles.
He had some purple as well.
He goes to
Yeah,
hot
but
topic.
it's just
purple.
it's just like
Oh
a cloak
God,
over the
not a hot
goggles.
topic.
He goes to Hot Topic. He buys a scarf.
I know
He buys
he's-
some goggles and he buys a little Spider-Man Funko.
I know he's something of a scientist himself, but you know.
If you're a scientist,
Apparently,
explain
he
it
walks
for us.
around with like a thingy on, like a cloak, to try and like hide himself on set.
Cloak of
Have you
invisibility.
ever heard the story about when they were making the original Spider-Man, like the trouble they had making the Green Goblin suit? It was like it was a nightmare.
I mean,
Hey, at
I've
least
seen
you know
the
the
mask
future
bit.
reference.
the mask for it is more comic accurate than one they originally had, but it would have looked a bit silly, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would have been out of place if they would have gone with that. So I think the mask they went with worked better.
He did put a little bit of purple in it, like maybe just at the point of it.
Yeah,
It looked good.
but
Man's got a full
they tried to
afro.
go with like the full classic Goblin face look,
Well,
and
bloody
I just don't think it looked
Avi
right.
Arad, gotta ruin it again.
Yeah.
It's
I
probably
like
has
where
to be edited
Alfred
out.
Molina's probably just crying in the corner because we've just not talked about him at all yet.
Do you know Willem Dafoe
We've talked
visited the
about-
set
we're
of
just-
Spider-Man 2 and he did the Dr. Octopus thing as a joke?
Oh yeah, I know. Like, Alfred Molina must be crying in the corner because we're all talking about Willem Dafoe coming back. I suppose
Why
he
do
had
they
his
care?
moment.
Why do they care about us for talking about him?
I mean,
he's very
I
sensitive.
suppose he had his moment in the last show, then he had his moment then when he said hello, Peter. That was his. He had.
Yeah,
he
but that
had
was
all
like the
his,
main thing that made the internet go lose it.
Yeah.
He
He's
says,
smart.
"You're not like Peter."
He smashes the mask and he says, "Oh yeah, you're not Tobey Maguire.
And then goes.
Jeepers.
And then,
You're not
Tobey
Peter."
You're not the actor Tobey Maguire
Yeah.
from The Boss Baby.
I'm disappointed. But
Oh,
yeah.
I really wanted to meet Tobey
I'm
Maguire
just
today.
a
But yeah, it's like.
boy.
But it seems after that he goes good. So like, did he just want to like beat up Tobey Maguire or?
Maybe he just like maybe
Tobey
may-
Maguire took the kids.
Green Goblin's on the bridge as well. Maybe you need to like trick Green Goblin
Toby took the
into
kids.
thinking that he's still
Yeah.
a villain.
It's like, is he gone? Yeah.
But his actual plan is when Green Goblin's not looking, he's like, hey, Tobey Maguire, don't worry, it's me. I'm cool. I'm just gonna be cool
What
for
did-
a while.
Well, in the
It-
trailer, you
again, it
see
depends,
Electro
doesn't it?
shooting.
Yeah, Electro kind of shoots at him.
Again, it depends when they've took them from because again, like,
Do you mind?
hey,
Do
Trying
you
to
mind
podcast
fire
here.
engine?
That was a fire engine.
That was a fire engine.
Was it a fire engine?
Get out! Shut up.
Joe fighting a fire engine. So yeah, like, it depends when they took them from again. Because like you say, if they took,
Yeah.
they can't like Goblin's like suit was fact, but obviously in the trailer
Just
it's
make
fine.
Green Goblin an actual goblin.
Unless it's just trailer like clip bit. Like,
Yeah,
like,
and
the trick to
They could, they could
But-
just be like
I'm a
mixing
gnome.
around the footage.
yeah, but so and as for Doc Ock, like he's pinned.
Docky.
Like he took back control of the arms, didn't he? So it depends.
Yeah.
It depends who's in control, I suppose. If he's in control again,
My
then.
favourite representation
And he's good.
of Dr. Octopus.
But he seems good. Like he seems like he's gonna be good in the trailer.
Yeah. My favourite interpretation, is in the Spider-Man game, because.
I thought you were going to say Spider-Verse.
No.
Okay.
Well, the best Doc Ock is in Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Only because she's female.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
Agatha.
And-
Isn't her name Olivia?
You got that.
Olivia Octavius.
That.
But
Goddamn.
Looking very oval.
well, yeah, where's he get his sunglasses from as well? I want them
Where did
sunglasses.
Doc Ock get his
Hot
sunglasses?
topic.
I want
Yeah,
them
Hot
sunglasses.
Topic. He got, all the Sinister Six went to Hot Topic together. For the
Yeah.
for the new costumes.
Well, yeah. How else are we gonna get the trip?
Sandman was
They all
like,
went to Hot Topic.
Sandman just waited outside in a sandpit, like.
Sandman waited outside. He said, "Will you guys see if they have the new Jack
No.
Skellington
No.
Funko Pop,
Yeah.
the glittery one? Will you see if they have the glittery Jack Skellington Funko Pop for me?" And he said, "Okay, Sandman, we'll do that." And then they did see it in there, but the villain, so they didn't get it for him, and they come out and they're like, "No, sorry, Sandman, they didn't have it." And Sandman's like, "Oh, I needed that one for my Jack Skellington collection."
Yeah. But he went good as well at the end of the
It did go
Spider-Man
good.
3. So
And didn't die. He still ended in a funeral.
Liz, I couldn't understand going bad again because
I'll be
still
shocked
isn't.
if this film doesn't end in a funeral like every other Spider-Man film ever.
Happy's gonna die.
Peter
dying.
Parker
Happy's
dies.
gonna get killed by the Goblin.
I think Happy.
That's
or
not
Ned.
very
I
happy.
think Ned
In
might
Spider-Man
die.
1, Goblin never actually got to kill anyone.
That's true.
Like
All he did
He
was
never. Well, he killed
terrorise.
people, but he didn't get to kill
he
anyone.
has to
that,
kill someone
He
close to
didn't kill
Spider-Man.
anyone that
so.
Peter really cared about.
No, he
Maybe
tried
just
to kill.
killed Aunt May first thing.
He scared
But he
Aunt
took-
May and he dropped Mary Jane, but he saved her. So
He turned the executives.
Didn't say Gwen, no.
He turned the
That
Oscorp
was-
executives
we
into
got into that one.
skeletons.
Yeah,
but yeah,
they look so bad.
They look amazing.
I mean, I'm quite happy that they brought Electro back and there's give him another chance. Like,
Well, yeah.
yeah. Where else is there? We could.
Is-
Who do you think is
Speaking of falling, they always. What is it with Spider-Man's girlfriends and falling? Every one of them.
all of it? All they got.
So then
Don't
making
fall.
show off the epic web shooters.
Do you reckon that's where Andrew swoops in and like,
Yeah, I think Andrew's going to
that's his
swoop in
introduction.
and
a PTSD moment and just go.
and then Toby,
and
Toby
then
come.
Andrew
Toby's
Garfield's
just-
like,
no,
"I'm
Toby's
not
just gonna come in and
let
cry."
it happen to another one, and Tom Holland's like, "What the hell are you talking about?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?"
Toby's just gonna come in and cry.
Yeah, Toby's just gonna come in and cry.
Nah, he's
That's
gonna
all he does.
he's gonna come in and go. I'm gonna throw dirt in your eye.
He's gonna come in. He's gonna do an emo dance.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna cry.
He's gonna bring pizza.
Who do you
It's
think's gonna be? The, who do you
Had to
think's
be an
gonna
old
the-
lady with a stick
who's
to
going-
get these
who's going to be
cranberries.
the
After Doctor Strange has let Scooby do this shit, and then he's gonna get a knock on the door. And she could be in with it. Pizza time.
Who's the sixth member of the Sinister Six? Is it Venom? Is it Mysterio? Is it
Bruce
is it-
Campbell.
Martin
is it
Lee.
Is it Mr. Ditkovich?
Yeah, it is.
Give me
Mr.
rent.
Ditkovich?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Is it the Absorbaloff from the Doctor Who episode Love and Monsters?
What if it's Mr. Negative?
Is it Mr. Negative?
No.
is it Avi
Oh.
Arid?
It's Aunt May.
It's Avi. Yeah, it's Avi
Yeah.
Arid.
It's Aunt May.
It's creepy, misogynist
They reckon-
Trump supporter Avi Arid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if Doc Ock goes good, then we need 2 members. So there's 2 places available. If anyone wants to apply to become part of the Sinister Six, two
I
places
think
available.
Joe should be part of Sinister Six.
I think I should be part of Sinister Six.
Yeah.
I don't
Make up
know.
a Sinister Six just by being yourself.
I mean, what I mean, obviously the Sinister. I mean the boys. What
The
do
boys.
What do they do when they're not fighting Spider-Man? What do they do in the?
They go for a
Terrorist
meal.
attacks.
They plan how they're gonna kill Spider-Man over a nice succulent Chinese meal.
Why not
Right,
And
McDonald's?
play card
What we're
roulette
gonna
at
do?
the
We're
end.
gonna snap his neck. Hey, do you want a nacho?
They're having a nice Chinese meal, and the police come in to arrest them because they're like, "You're supervillains, you've murdered. You're all serial killers." And when they're getting arrested, they're shouting, "What is the crime? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Do you know how they said that
I
Scooby
see
Doo
you know your judo well."
Yeah. I'm trying to think what we've not talked about. We've not really talked about Doctor Strange much.
He's Doctor
Is he?
Strange.
I think I said
I mean,
Morpheus.
when
is he Morpheus from the Matrix?
initially,
Mephisto.
because I'm a big Doctor Strange fan. So initially, when he was announced, I remember I was hyped about that.
Yeah.
But now all the other stuff's coming, and now he's kind of think about him
He's
being
being
there, but-
underhyped.
You sort of need Doctor Strange in there to set up the multiverse stuff.
Yeah, but he can't be involved in the final fight
I
because
don't
he's
want
just
it. Yeah,
he's too strong for them villains. Like,
really. couldn't. These are just like these are all
People.
These are all humans.
Yeah.
They're not like they don't have control over the multiverse. Doctor Strange can just go up to him and portal them back.
Yep. I mean, it looks like there's
Just
going to be
mirror
a bit of-
dimension.
Which makes me think there's going to be a part maybe like halfway through the film where Doctor Strange gets sort of
Nerfed.
I think
he
at
gets
the end.
nerfed. Something happens
I
to
think
it.
at
He
the
loses
end-
his arm.
No, I think
He
what
loses
happens
his
is in the
arm.
final battle.
No, lefty.
I think what happens in the final battle, he's too busy trying to like seal up the holes in the multiverse or
Yeah.
whatever.
Or maybe
And it's like, he's focused
during
on
the
that.
final battle, maybe Doctor Strange just disappears. In the post credits, you find out it's Scarlet Witch just sort of taking him away.
Something like that.
It's Wong.
Because at the end of WandaVision, she was like looking around.
But I
She
think-
found a universe that had her children in it.
But I think
Something like that.
that bit where he says I can't stop them coming through. I think he's talking about Kang or something. I think that'll be like setting up Doctor
It's
Strange. I
Wong
think that'll be
and
like
Just a load of Kangs.
I think that'll be like the very last scene or something.
Just like 50 Jonathan Majors just walking out of a portal at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good actor. Have you watched
Terrence Howard.
the cowboy one he was in? That
Yeah,
was good.
50 Terrence Howard.
How did he fall? That's a good. He's a good actor.
They revealed
What
at
if
the
it's
fir-
just
they
Wong
revealed
and
that the first
Shang-Chi?
Iron Man film was in an alternate universe, and the only difference is that Terrence Howard is.
But yeah, so yeah, I reckon that obviously trails are misdirections. A lot of misdirection go on the deceiving out there. So I reckon that might be just like the very last scene. But
What if Rhino's in
that'll
it?
probably be why.
Yeah, what if Rhino's in?
Rhino
I
would be a
want to
good
see
pick.
Rhino.
Apparently,
Oh,
they
do
just
you really?
joke about
Rhino.
him in the film. He's like, remember that guy?
I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
Rhino,
yeah,
but
yeah.
not in that suit. I reckon Daredevil's bit would just be like, just because obviously we've got to remember at the start of this film we're still dealing with the events from the last one. From
Yeah, everyone thinks
So-
Spider-Man's a murderer.
so that's going to have to be solved first. Possibly that's where Daredevil comes in, just as a
Yeah,
lawyer.
it's like his legal defense.
But I think we'll only see him as Matt Murdock, not as
Yeah.
Daredevil.
I
think
think
up.
if we see Matt Murdock in this, we're definitely seeing Matt Murdock in She-Hulk
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're both lawyers.
I'd quite happy watching the lawyer scene. Like, I enjoyed the lawyer scenes in Daredevil, especially in the Punisher.
Yeah, when Punisher's
Case.
on trial.
Yeah.
Punisher's on trial, and he's like, "Okay, what we want to do? We want you to plead insanity."
Yeah.
And then the Punisher's like, "Okay, I'll do it." And then they're on trial, and he's like, "I knew what I was doing the entire time. I'm not insane. I just really wanted to kill some people.
Yeah.
That's not how you plead insanity.
I just really wanted to kill some people. I'm legally sane. I just don't.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like them.
Yeah.
Was he the quiet kid?
You have to be insane to kill people.
Was he the quiet kid?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Have you ever read Punisher meets Eminem, the comic?
What?
Never go
It's,
down.
it's awful.
What? Why is that thing?
It's awful.
Like, I've never understood why Punisher ends up on the Midnight Suns, like
Why
with
not?
Blade and Strange and stuff. Because he's not supernatural. He's just
he's just a guy who has
just
a
a
lot
guy.
For the
Yeah.
lols.
Because like Blade fights vampires. Doctor Strange has control of like the multiverse.
Ghost Rider's a spirit of
Ghost
vengeance.
Rider's an actual ghost.
Got
Moon Knight, he's just mentally ill.
and he's controlled by an Egyptian
And
god.
He's controlled
He's
by an
possessed.
Egyptian god. Frank Castle just has a gun.
Yeah, and yeah, he's on the Midnight Suns. Like
Guns are a superpower.
they're all there, like doing supernatural stuff, and he's just like, "What do you do, Frank? I just kill people
A gun.
I
And a
have
trench
with
coat.
my gun."
They're going through the powers
Not the
like,
trench
I
gun.
can bend the multiverse to my will. I have control of the spirit of vengeance. I have a .45.
I got 45 APC.
I have this one bullet. I have a single bullet.
Yeah.
I left them all at home. I left my other
He's like
bullets.
yonder and he controls
Bullets
it by, like,
left at
whistling.
home.
Yeah. See, even Yondu would be better in Midnight Suns because he can control that. He can control that.
I mean, he's still not very
Joe.
supernatural, but he's more
Not
supernatural
but
than,
he's
than
more
Punisher.
supernatural than a gun.
What about Guy Fieri holding a big fork?
So yeah, we've covered
I said John Favreau then. He made Chef.
Guy Fieri?
Daredevil, we've covered Doctor Strange, Doc Ock, Green Goblin. The others, you know, Electro, Sandman,
The
Wizard.
others.
Yeah, the others.
Yeah, they all curse about them as well.
Do you
We
think-
do.
you
I am
think-
happy to see
do you
them
think
back as
Ned-
well.
Do you think Ned is going to become Hobgoblin?
No,
Hobgoblin.
Not like-
Ned is going to
Conan
become
That
a
Ned-
spider
because
boy.
I couldn't take him seriously.
Because he has a crossbow.
Ned is
He has
going
a
to become...
crossbow. in
There's
one
no
scene.
way I can take that Ned seriously as a villain. Like,
Ned's going to be
no.
fine.
Ned
Good.
just appears out of nowhere. It's me, the Hobgoblin.
I actually
Just
preferred
like-
Hobgoblin to Green Goblin.
I
as a
just feel
colour.
like
He was just yellow.
It's just
that's an
yellow
interesting
goblin.
take.
Just yellow.
Favourite colour's
He's
yellow.
just Green Goblin, but he's yellow.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
he's
crap.
kind of like Scarecrow a bit.
He's Green Goblin in awesome colours. That's what it is.
Yeah. But he's not as good.
He's
I
cool
prefer
in
the Emerald Elf.
the Dimension game. What is
Yeah,
it?
the Emerald Elf. My favourite villain is the Emerald Elf.
He's not as yeah, Emerald Elf. That's what we need. Doctor Strange into the multiverse. We need to see Emerald Elf. Do you reckon any of the Spider-Men will be into the
We need
multiverse?
Thanos Copter.
No, I don't think they will.
No.
I think Multiverse of Madness it's going to focus entirely on Doctor Strange and Wanda.
And Loki.
Yeah.
Loki's confirmed.
Maybe is Loki confirmed?
Wong.
Confirmed, yeah.
Yeah, when are we getting the Wong movie?
I'll even say
Yeah.
like those
It's
Marvel
just
short.
Wong and
It'll be a
Shang-
TV
it's
show,
just
Wong.
Wong and
Yeah,
Shang-Chi.
there were Wong TV. Yeah, because Wong in Shang-Chi, he's just nipping off for a fight, and he's
friend of Abomination.
he's friends with Abomination, and he's
Well, I mean,
It's-
it's a good way.
rigging the bets as well.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good way to get
Because
paid, though.
Dodgy man.
He's throwing the fight because he splits the money with Abomination behind the scenes.
Dodgy man.
So he
I
threw
mean,
the fight.
there's no rules about that, so
He is in this film, but only for like that one bit, I think. Maybe.
Emo Parker.
No, Wong.
Fully packed.
He's in the
Yeah,
film, but
he's
he's
in
only going to be in that one bit.
Ian
Yeah.
Train's like, oh, Doctor Strange, don't you do that spell? And Doctor Strange is like, I won't. Wink.
Is that
He
strange?
says wink out.
Well,
He
the whole
says-
thing was
he
that
says
is that
wink out loud.
there's the whole
He
thing
says,
is
don't
that
worry,
we-
don't worry, Wong. I won't do anything. Wink, wink.
I won't do anything Wong.
I hope we do get corrupted Doctor Strange into the multiverse.
Like in
Cool.
What If.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the best
yeah.
episode. Like,
Yeah.
so I hope it will be good seeing. And he's all
I
like,
liked in What If the bit where Ultron has had a little chomp on a galaxy.
Yeah, he's like Galactus.
Having a little Galactus munch.
Man having a Milky Way.
I don't think the MCU's done respect to Doctor Strange so far and how powerful he is.
Well, the first Doctor Strange film wasn't very good.
Yeah.
It was alright.
It was fine.
It was just context.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. It's just an entire film.
So far it's been
real
like-
for films.
So far it's
Got
been like,
shaky hands.
we need someone to do magic and portal stuff. We'll get Strange or Wong.
But
He
he's got-
doesn't do
he's
him
got
any
his shaky-
respect.
Wong should be Sorcerer Supreme because he does everything. Doctor Strange doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah, except Doctor Strange is the main character.
Yeah, but
So what?
Wong is the one who's clearly better at magic.
But
Wong
that's-
has been there longer.
I get that,
He's
but that's
But does
again,
Wong have plot
that's
armor?
where the films haven't done him respect.
In Endgame, Wong is the one who gathers
Like-
everyone. Doctor Strange doesn't even do it.
Yeah, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. That's because they've not really done him respect. So if you know the comics and what he's in the comics, he does a lot more, and he's much more powerful.
I can't wait for Deadpool to
And
be
at
in
one
the
point-
MCU.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
At one point, he sacrifices his soul to become stronger.
Oh, who hasn't?
Not a dumbass.
That'll be a cool storyline in the future.
What nerd.
That depends if Marvel wants to do that.
But not like I do really like Doctor Strange. I'm a big fan of Doctor Strange, so I
hope
think
they do,
they
We
need
need
to
Thanos
start.
Copter.
I hope No Way Home adapts a storyline where Gwen Stacy was cheating on Peter with the
Oh.
Green Goblin.
Oh.
And you make the Grey Goblin.
Oh, no!
Can't we be pro? I'm coming over Green Goblin.
I just like the colour yellow.
Yeah, well, to be fair, if Gwen Stacy was going to cheat with any Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe is
I mean,
Worth to watch.
do you know like Big Spore was Spider-Man No Way Home?
I mean, I can literally show you
Oh
a picture
no!
right now.
Oh no! 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 No!
No.
No!
No.
I've got it.
No.
It's like I've got a bomb or something.
No.
No, please!
We don't want to see Tommy Boy. No.
No!
Just a quick one.
Just a picture of Tommy Boy.
Just a 3, 2, 1, bang.
So, because like we all pretty much know they're in it, but we don't like. I don't get the people complaining that they're not in the trailer.
yeah. I don't want them in the trailer.
I'm quite happy
Like,
that
did
they're
you
not in the
remember
but
trailer.
how
if you're in
good
the trailer,
Captain
it'll
America
just
lifting
spoil the
Thor's
movie.
hammer was?
I know, and that was a big moment. This is even
That
bigger.
wasn't even in the trailer. Like, things that aren't shown in the trailer that are in the film.
That's
is
the thing.
just
Are you
more of a
excited for Andrew
surprise.
coming back or just Toby?
All
I'm,
of them
I'm sort of
in a
excited.
blender.
Sort of excited for both, but I'm more excited for Toby.
Yeah.
Andrew was good.
What, you
as-
mean the star of Boss Baby?
Yeah, the star of Boss Baby.
Well, it's a film about the boss baby.
It's a film. He's like a baby, but he's a little
He's a little
boss baby.
man.
He's a little man.
Little
boss
man.
baby.
I feel a bit sorry for Andrew Garfield though, because he keeps getting pest in every
Let's do
interview
a
about
commentary
it.
track on the Boss Baby.
Like Andrew Garfield, every interview's getting pestered about whether he's in No Way
And
Home.
Tobey Maguire literally said
Tobey-
to a guy in a park, I'm in it.
Yeah.
He's had nothing.
Yeah. Because that's
Imagine-
because he doesn't make many public appearances, does he?
Yeah,
No.
Toby doesn't
He's clever.
care.
He don't make many whereas Andrew's like obviously promoting other films, which
When no
which
one's
Tobey
watching.
Maguire doesn't do. Tobey Maguire's like, what films? I don't do
Star
them.
of Boss, baby.
I do a film every 5 years, which I'm not. That's alright.
what you need.
It's up to him, but he's smart at the end of the day. I don't blame him. But
Yeah.
yeah, so Andrew Garfield gets pestered in every interview. I do feel a bit bad for him.
Yeah.
It's like, you in it?
Or
And he's like,
Andy.
I'm not in it. I'm really not in it.
It's
Are
like
you
a
sure
playing
you're in it? Like,
werewolf or mafia, dude. Like, no one believes me. I don't know why he went American.
I know he's British.
But he's born in America.
British. He's British.
British. British.
Bottle of water.
I mean,
Shut
you
up.
think we've got the last Superman, the latest Superman. He's not current because I don't think he's finished, but British Superman,
Yeah, British Superman.
British Batman at the
Hell
minute,
yeah.
Apparently he wants to play
Who's
Captain
British
Britain.
Batman?
Pattinson,
Oh yeah,
Robert
English.
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
and the last two Spider-Man in English as well.
Yeah, good.
Just elite.
I was going to say Christian Bale, but he's Welsh.
I say.
British
Still British,
supremacy.
though.
I say, let's take America back.
It's like, yeah.
Make America
They can
British
do the help.
again.
Yeah.
Make America British again.
Yeah. Make it great again. Well, it was never great to begin with.
It
So.
was never great in the first place.
Make every American go on like a pilgrimage to Scotland, and they all have to try a deep fried Mars bar.
Yeah.
Oh, haggis.
They all try haggis.
We have to try and meet Hagrid.
Yeah, go to Harry Potter studio tour,
Yeah.
and you have to meet
I
Hagrid.
went to
Bring
that in
them to the
London.
north, and then they can actually like, see that one.
Gonna
Not
kill
all like
themselves.
Mary
Yeah,
Poppins.
bring them to the north, and we'll get the shit beat out of them.
Yeah.
No, just bring him to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's the north.
Oh well.
That's not the worst. That was with those. Imagine if you brought him to Blackpool.
They get
I
stabbed.
mean, if you brought
The
me
front
to,
of it,
if you brought me to Blackpool,
All the work in Blackpool goes on the front end, the front pier. All that looks good. You get behind that, and it's all the power shit.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
yeah, it's like a big curtain.
And it give us what's its name? Media. I can't remember the name of it.
PG Media. PG
Yeah.
Media. PG Media. Yo, yeah, swipe the biff.
Fast topic again. I can't think of anything else in the trailer. It's quite a long trailer, and I feel like there probably is more, but I can't think.
Watch the trailer.
There might be another one, like a very short one.
Because it talks about Strange. Carolyn talks about that.
I mean, we've been recording for like 36 minutes, so.
Yeah, should have. Yeah, everyone reckons that's enough. Everyone reckons Aunt May might die, but there's no way they'll kill Hogan. Surely
Yeah,
they won't kill Happy
I
and
think-
and
I think they'll
Aunt
kill.
May.
I think they'll kill Happy because I think if they kill Aunt May, nobody cares.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we did that in
Because
the
we-
game.
Yeah, but in the game, you grow to like Aunt May pretty quickly because she's like very supportive. And in the film, she's like very supportive of Peter, but she's not really.
She's there for.
She's
first-
sort of there in the background.
She's there for
Yeah,
first
she's there, yeah.
Iron Man to hit on, and then
Yeah.
Happy.
And then for Happy.
Yeah, but she's like with
And
Happy
that's
now.
sort of it.
What do you think it'll make any younger? I think I can understand. And it's his
I
aunt,
think it's better.
Not,
It would
not
make
his
sense.
nan.
It would make sense.
Yeah, it's not his nan at the end. It's his aunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Because why would his
Unless there's a
why
massive gap.
why
between
would it
them.
why would his aunt be like
I'm
90
thinking about
years
the
old?
family tree here. Because the
But
Parkers, so there has to be. So Uncle Ben is his dad's brother, or. Yeah.
Yeah.
How old were they? If they're having kids. Or a kid.
They're probably around
Right.
30 since Peter Parker's
35.
around 15.
but we don't
No,
know
but
how old they
something.
would be them themselves at that point. But like still, even
I'd
like
say Peter's parents probably over 30.
I would think
Roundabout.
I would think mid to late.
But the thing
30s.
is,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did
how old's
Tom-
Aunt May then?
do Tom and Toby even know anything about the?
60.
Tom and Toby's parents, do they don't know anything about the parents? Because Andrew does, because he found it all.
Well,
Andrew
like
does-
super spy.
Yeah, because Andrew's parents are
Like-
like super weird. Shield.
I'm
they're,
pretty
like,
sure
not,
it's like.
they're definitely not Shield.
But do they know
No.
anything? Because
Remember,
they're
like
not even.
FBI agents or something.
Well, Tom Holland he barely even meant.
He doesn't even. We don't even know what happened to his uncle.
Tom
Ben,
Holland
never
just
mind his
focuses on
parents.
Uncle Ben.
He's only ever mentioned Uncle Ben in What If.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even in.
Yeah, I wasn't even in, he's a different actor.
So
And he's
But
he's only even mentioned his spider bite twice.
yeah, like they could pass. Like Andrew just tells them all about like the parents. Like, did you know our parents are like FBI agents?
Yeah, and he was like, hey, I met our dad, and he genetically engineered the spider so that it would only bite us and only we would get the Spider-Man powers.
Yeah.
And then Toby and Tom will be like,
No.
fuck are you on about, mate?
And like,
What are you chatting?
Hey, you high?
the one thing, well, we know at least the one thing at least two of them share, Toby and Andrew, is that it was their fault that Uncle Ben got shot.
Yeah.
Scenario slightly different, but pretty much the same outcome.
No one really knows what happens for Tom's uncle.
In Civil War, Iron Man just gives really bad advice. He's like, if something goes wrong, it's your fault. No. Sometimes things happen. It's not always Tom Holland's fault.
So
blame Tom Holland.
Iron Man's just like, oh
Sometimes
no.
people die and Tom Holland isn't responsible for it.
Yeah, they won't kill, but they're fine with traumatic
most of
brain
the time
damage.
it's Iron Man's fault.
Yeah. Why were you Team Cap?
No.
Yeah.
I was team neither of it. I think they were both wrong.
Simus.
I think
No.
Iron Man was wrong.
Damn, we gotta
I think
fight.
Iron Man was wrong because
Yeah.
he's a government.
That's basically
Because he's a
Civil War.
government shill, and I think Captain America's wrong because he's angry at Iron Man in the film because Iron Man's angry at the Winter Soldier.
War
The Winter
criminals.
Soldier killed his parents, and you knew.
Yeah. How can you like defend that? Like?
How can you be like? How can you be like Tony? How dare you be angry
but
at
then-
Bucky? And he's like, Bucky killed my parents.
But then both of them go and kick the shit out of Tony as well.
Yeah,
That's
Like-
not your shield.
yeah, and he's like, surely Captain America will be like, do you know what? Okay, Winter Soldier, I know that.
At least stand aside.
I know that it seems like Tony Stark wants to like attack you for no reason. You killed his parents.
Yeah.
mate. I know you didn't want to, but you killed his parents.
Yeah.
Give him a break.
And Cap's like, well, why do you want to beat him up, Tony? Why you beat him up, my mate? Kill my parents.
Yeah, come on. And what?
Yeah. But now I'm going to
And
kick the
what?
shit out of you now. You mess with me, bro, I'm going to kick the shit out of you. He just wanted an excuse. He wanted from Avengers Assemble an
Black
excuse
Widow
to
killed a
beat Tony.
child. Black Widow killed a child.
Oh,
She
yeah.
thought
Well,
she did.
Well, yeah, she
Thought she did.
disfigured her.
She
massive
disfigured
badly.
a child.
What a terrible taskmaster that is.
It is awful.
The representation in that is terrible.
It's a bad Taskmaster.
I know.
Taskmaster should just be like someone who can just sort of. It shouldn't be because they're like a robot or something. It should be like they can
Like,
just.
pretty sure the
they
original
just have that
Taskmaster
ability
has
to
like
watch
full
you.
reflective memory.
Yeah, that's what he can watch.
That's like the main.
He can watch anyone
That's
fight.
Taskmaster's like main thing. Is
Yeah,
full
and then
reflective memory.
and then in Black Widow they make it like no, it's a robot.
Make it-
Yeah.
No,
She's
it's
a
this
robot now.
girl. It's
Think
this
it is.
girl that had like no importance to the story.
This girl has no importance and who is like a cyborg
But
robot.
it's-
thing.
they've done it before with Mandarin. It's just like,
Mandarin Twist was good.
Like, you have the chance.
Mandarin
to make
Twist
a
not
good
good.
character.
I like
Mandarin
Trevor
Twist-
Slatter,
the
but
Mandarin
it wasn't good.
Trevor!
I like Trevor, but
He's
it
in
was not a
Shang-Chi.
good twist.
My name is Trevor. Trevor Slatter. Right?
Aldrich Killian
Trevor
was
Phillips.
one of the worst MCU villains there is.
Yeah, I know he was, but Trevor was amazing, and
I
it all
don't-
worked out in the end.
Iron Man
Shang-Chi.
2 and 3.
He's a Liverpool
2's
fan.
got its
Got Shang-Chi.
things, but it's mostly crap, and 3 is really bad.
No.
It is.
No.
And it's
L
just
plus
because it's
ratio
Iron Man
plus you
that
fell
people
off.
like it.
Iron Man 3 is good.
Winter Soldier's brilliant.
Bit
Iron Man
boring.
3, Iron Man 3
Ragnarok.
is good. Iron Man 2 is awful.
Out
I'm
of the
gonna
4
satisfy
Captain
both of you.
Iron Man films, Iron Man 1, Cap 2, and 4 2 probably the best so far. Well, 4 3, actually, yeah.
I'll say if you think Thor: The Dark Thor, is good,
No.
Christopher
It's
Eccleston,
bad. But I
that made
don't
him quit.
understand what's good about Iron Man 3. It's terrible. I mean, the worst
PTSD.
the worst thing is it's just the blowing up the suit thing. It went nowhere. It was just like, nah.
That's because they were like, "Do you want to do more movies?" And he was like, "I don't know."
Maybe.
Hey, give me more money
don't
and
know
I'll
why.
think about it.
I just didn't like it. I thought the villain was rubbish. The twist was rubbish. Oh.
The one
Sorry,
thing
yeah,
every time I go
sorry,
back and watch them, the one thing I'm like, "Why are you in it?" Is Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're here."
That's because it's his fiance.
I know,
It's because
but
she needs that Disney money so she can smell a weird. She can like sell the vagina candles. Goop.
do you know why she
She
called
needs
it
to
Goo?
sell her goop.
She called it Goo because every successful vision has 2 O's in it. So, you know, Apple,
Apple.
Microsoft.
But yeah, I don't like Iron Man 3. So
Do you mind? Do you mind?
have you?
Crime can wait.
I know.
It's
It's the boys doing pizza.
What the hell are you?
It's Goblin and the boys. It's no good again.
I can't even see the car. Get fucked.
We've got like 44 minutes. Like this is gonna be a pain to edit, by the way.
I know.
Go for
Um,
not editing.
Should we stop?
Yeah, to
And
edit.
today on the ScuffCas'T, we're going to be telling you what you can do with a Pringles can, 2 sponges, and a rubber glove.
Just end it there.